Module 4, Unit 4.1, Exercise 8.
Hi, Olga. I have a question for you. Have you ever thought about the forces that govern our universe?
Hi, Vadim. Yes, of course. For example, gravity is what keeps us grounded on Earth.
Exactly. And then there's the electromagnetic force, which is responsible for all electrical and magnetic phenomena.
Right. And it also keeps electrons orbiting around the atomic nucleus. What can you say about the weak force?
The weak force is responsible for radioactive decay and processes in stars. It plays a crucial role in particle transformations.
Interesting. And what about the strong force?
The strong force holds quarks together, forming protons and neutrons, and thus atomic nuclei. Without it, atoms couldn't exist.
Now I see how important these fundamental forces are. Each one is unique and necessary for the existence of our world.
Yes, indeed. Just like in Star Wars they say, "May the Force be with you." But in our case, may all four fundamental forces be with us.
I agree. Without them, our universe would be completely different.
Module 4, Unit 4.3, Exercise 5.
Hey Max, how's your physics revision going?
Hey Sophie, it's going all right. I've been trying to understand the four fundamental forces. They're really interesting, but a bit confusing.
I know what you mean. Let's go over them together. The four fundamental forces are gravity, electromagnetism, the weak nuclear force, and the strong nuclear force.
Okay, let's start with gravity. I know it's the force that attracts two bodies toward each other, like how the Earth pulls us down.
Exactly. Gravity is the force of attraction between masses. It's the weakest of the four forces, but it has an infinite range and affects all objects with mass. It's what keeps planets in orbit around stars.
Got it. And electromagnetism is related to electric and magnetic fields, right?
Yes, electromagnetism is the force between charged particles. It's responsible for electric fields, magnetic fields, and light. This force is much stronger than gravity and has an infinite range as well. It governs how atoms and molecules interact, which is essential for chemistry and biology.
That makes sense. What about the weak nuclear force?
The weak nuclear force is responsible for radioactive decay and nuclear reactions. It's called weak because it's much less powerful than electromagnetism and the strong nuclear force, but it's still stronger than gravity. It has a very short range, operating only at subatomic distances.
I see. And the strong nuclear force?
The strong nuclear force is the strongest of the four. It holds the nuclei of atoms together, binding protons and neutrons. Despite its strength, it has a very short range, acting only at the scale of atomic nuclei. Without this force, atomic nuclei would not hold together due to the repulsive electromagnetic force between the positively charged protons.
So, to sum up, gravity is the weakest but acts over long distances. Electromagnetism affects charged particles and also acts over long distances. The weak nuclear force is involved in radioactive decay, and the strong nuclear force holds atomic nuclei together.
Exactly. Understanding these forces helps explain a wide range of physical phenomena, from the structure of atoms to the behavior of galaxies.
Thanks, Sophie. That really clears things up. I need to study these forces more, but I feel like I have a better grasp now.
You're welcome, Max. Just keep studying and asking questions. The more you learn, the more it will all start to make sense.
I will. Thanks for your help.
Anytime. Good luck with your studies.
Thanks. See you later.
See you.
Module 4, Unit 4.4, Exercise 12.
Hey, Max. I've been thinking a lot about trust lately. What do you think makes someone trustworthy?
Hey, Sophie. That's a great topic. I believe trustworthiness comes from being reliable and honest. If someone consistently does what they say they will and tells the truth, it's easier to trust them. What about you?
I agree. Consistency is key. If someone's actions match their words over time, it builds trust. But I also think trust involves being vulnerable. It's about being open with your feelings and relying on others without fear.
That's true. Being vulnerable does play a big role in trust. Do you think it's possible to rebuild trust once it's broken?
That's a tough one. I think it's possible, but it takes a lot of time and effort. The person who broke the trust has to show through their actions that they're committed to change. What do you think?
I agree. Rebuilding trust is definitely challenging. It requires patience, forgiveness, and a willingness to move forward. Both parties need to be committed to the process. Have you ever had to rebuild trust with someone?
Yes, I have. It was difficult, but ultimately it made our relationship stronger. We communicated more openly and set clear boundaries. Have you had a similar experience?
I have. It was with a close friend who let me down. We had a long talk about what happened, and they made a real effort to make amends. Over time, I was able to trust them again. It taught me a lot about forgiveness and understanding.
That's a good point. Forgiveness is crucial in rebuilding trust. It's important to let go of the past and focus on the present. Holding on to resentment only makes things harder.
Exactly. And it's not just about the other person's actions. It's also about our own willingness to give them another chance. Trust is a two-way street.
Absolutely. Trust also means being trustworthy ourselves. We need to show others that we can be counted on. It's a mutual effort.
Well said, Sophie. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, whether it's with friends, family, or colleagues. Without it, everything else crumbles.
Very true. Thanks for the insightful conversation, Max. It's good to reflect on what makes trust so important in our lives.
Anytime, Sophie. It's always great talking with you. Let's make a pact to always be trustworthy friends to each other.
Deal. Here's to building and maintaining trust in all our relationships. See you later, Max.
See you, Sophie.